my time like a good little girl? I don't think so.
How much power does this guy have?
All about, isn't it? Power. His...
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
You're just done, you naughty boy.
Spidey dance party!
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better. Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Have I mentioned I like to watch? I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever. I don't like this any more than you do.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. And heave!
I like watching you come into a room.
Some days you just... Just what I wanted. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
You're so cute when you're confused.
Just a little closer.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
Wait. You deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of...
I hate it when we fight.
Come to pop. Webs, do your stuff.
Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
I can't afford to...
It's your fault it's come to this.
Come on, this is a joke, right? Am I on TV?
Now you know how the other guy feels when you...
And heave! Just a little closer. Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power, and and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. I can check that one off my list. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
Please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be armed.
You're being paranoid. Anyway, I don't go for big girls.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny.
Skinny, ain't you? There he is. What's that? I'll take you on anything. Mono a mono.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Yeah? Uno. What's that? Fellas, I got him!
Always feels good to take out the trash.
221S, residential.
Owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates, but also in the local economy.
Sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing from. get the feeling there's more to this place than it seems. I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. They're so cute when they're asleep.
What's that? What happened? He's picked us off one by one!
Left out when I used the seismic blast. right, you're not good. Why can't they all be like that? Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me. Got 'em all. It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more. Inside information.
Holy cow! That's a bomb!
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it. Gotta ditch this in some water. I'm starting to wonder why anyone would keep working at Oscorp. I can see the Daily Bugle headline now. Spider-Man, Litterbug.
Experts now say the bomb was booby-trapped. Spider-Man not only saved lives...
Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
Suspected burglary in progress. Stand by for location.
Bam! There he is! Yo! Over here!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. This is why they call me amazing. Just send me the dry cleaning bill. Time for some tough love. You are really bad at this. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Neighborhood residents thanked Spider-Man for cleaning up their...
That's what I'm talking about. Harry's been working closely with Fisk. Maybe he's got inside info on him.
Thanks for saving my sister's life.
Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic? I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
oh yeah.
As if I didn't have an... I caught up with Peter Parker.
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts! Help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this some sort of mime thing? I gotta shut this down now.
That mask don't scare me. Bam! There he is! No! Over here! They're all tricks.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait. We need to talk about your level of effort today. It's not good. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. Please, no applause. Okay, just a little. Sometimes I even impress myself. If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt, or even kill. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? Admit it, even you're impressed. What kind of tricks are we? Try to keep up, there's gonna be a test. Could be worse. Could be Mucus Man. Webs, do your stuff. Osborn lived for years with his disease. Harry's got time, even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else. Always feels good to take out the trash.
Area residents credit Spider.
I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I
was
know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry is really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers. Craven's gone, but he left in a hurry. I bet there's evidence here if I look hard enough. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. Always one step behind.
Ambush me from the trees.
I can smell your fear.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you didn't.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
I learned a valuable lesson today.
Come get me, boy.
True. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
have learned much. Your own senses betray you.
Hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
You've been a poor sport.
Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
Taste your... You flail around like a drunken sailor. To the death!
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that... stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
I'd love to know what Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right?
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? One thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
It's ionic webbing, not ironic. You're starting to get predictable. This must be frustrating for you. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody. It's my lucky day. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. The guys in armor are calling the shots. which makes them my prime targets.
I see him!
I'll come right out with some cold water.
Got the spider!
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, bad"? I love that one. I'll take that.
I don't care what beef...
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser. Ionic weapon's my best shot here, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Ratbag, assault on police officer. You've been busy, Spider-Man. And more crimes to the list.
Let's dance. I'll lead.
Rejected. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think? Just what I want. Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it.
It's so hard to get good help
Task
these
force?
days.
I don't like...
They say bad guys don't think.
Spider-Man, you think so?
Looks to me like.
You know I'm sure you're waiting for the pillow coming soon, but that is young.
I'm not sure about the Kingpin. I don't like working for a guy whose name I don't know.
His money's green. If you ask too many questions, it's bad for your health. That's all you need to know. Here he is! Target acquired!
Little wife, you can't help but cling to small victories.
Did you mind? Tell you could be. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered.
You fancy yourself a hero.
The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Is it just me, or am I carrying this entire fight? Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? Who can resist that?
Dispatch high possible.
Got the spider!
If I take out the guys giving orders, it'll mess up the whole organization. That armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize the whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect.
Feel bad? You're not... All right, you're not good. I could check that one off my list. Guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that. Sure, my ionic web weakens metal, but it makes it look fabulous.
I see him.
Let me guess. First day being a trip? Now I'm on to you.
You're just some skinny
robots anything. These robots don't talk your ear off. No more games, Buffalo Bunny. Just you and me. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Fancy tricks, time to fight like...
Elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take, what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man. This is what happens when a boy
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, you'll yell, "Taxi!" Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You are so fat, when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
I'm down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy. I'll crush you.
This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, actually it does. Spidey doesn't play fair. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. Gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10...
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What you watch is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you start bullying yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cassidy. If you're so proud of it, tell me what you did.
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
When you talk about your level of effort today, it's not good. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast,
Do not do this to me!
Hey, pay attention! Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. You so fat. You're self-shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
Using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. It seems worst at Times Square.
Just like a bug. You head for the light even when you know